Welcome back to another episode of Daily Fortnite, your daily podcast about Fortnite. I'm your host, Mikey, aka Mike Daddy, aka Magnificent Mikey, and today we got Season 3 key art and some details about one of the updates. Okay, so first thing that we're looking at is the Chapter 5 Season 3 key art that they put out today, our final teaser for the chapter. In the very background, you see the ship that we talked about that is now shaped like the shark location. So you see that. There's in the foreground, we see a bright bomber, but definitely looking like, like a Mad Max Furiosa version of Bright Bomber, holding a what do you call that? Not the harpoon. Oh my gosh, crossbow. There we go. Holding a crossbow, riding on the top of a car as this peas in a pod character is driving the car. We see one of the new characters also shooting that new harpoon gun that we talked about, that we saw the T60 power armor character holding. Now this harpoon gun is, this character already shot the harpoon gun. It is stuck to the car that the peas in a pod character is driving, and it looks like this character is being dragged along. So I'm thinking, hey, this harpoon gun, it's going to deal damage to players, obviously, but also you're going to be able to shoot moving objects and get dragged along with them, as long as you're holding on to it with the harpoon gun. That could be a lot of fun and make for a lot of funny times, some fun memes. I think that's going to be fun. We see a ton of characters riding on motorcycles or the dirt bikes. On the upper right hand portion of the screen, we see Magneto. So Magneto will be coming. Now we already know, it seems like it seems like whatchamacallit, the T60 power armor is going to be the secret skin bonus battle pass thing that you can get. So it makes me wonder, is Magneto going to be in just like the normal part of the battle pass, or they just put him in here because he's a cosmetic that's going to come to the item shop at some point during the season? It makes me very curious to know what Magneto is doing exactly. In this key art. Obviously, he was important enough, or he's going to be a big enough deal that they put him in the key art. So it makes me wonder if he's going to be included in the battle pass type of situation, or like some sort of bonus situation. The other thing we see, obviously, is the battle bus. You remember the season where we had the battle bus and being able to drive it around and having the turrets on top of it. That looks like that is back, because we see that here. And then in the background, we see a ton of cars driving out of the shark ship location. Now, the other thing that I think you have to notice about these cars, so not only are the weapons still going to be moddable, but it looks like the vehicles are going to have mods, because the way I see it, obviously the battle bus has turrets on top of it already. But I'm looking at these vehicles in the background, and they look like vehicles that, not just the new vehicle that we think we're getting, that we saw the RC version of, that a bunch of content creators got, but we see some of the current vehicles that we already have that look like there's something attached to the top of them. So maybe vehicles are going to be moddable now as well, and we'll be able to attach some turrets to just any old vehicle. That would be pretty cool. Let me know what you think. All right, that's our teaser. That's what we know about that. Let's go ahead and we will. They did give us an update for Festival, so let's go over the festival update now, because we don't have the details for the Battle Royale update yet. As of right now, all we know is that it's going to come at 1 a.m. Eastern, which would be 11 p.m. Pacific time, and it's 10:30 Pacific time right now. So the time I'm recording this, we're still about a half hour away from downtime. It is a larger file than normal, so it's not going to be ready until many hours later, sometime Friday, later in Friday morning. So nothing to go over for Battle Royale now because they didn't give us any details yet. So let's get ahead of this and get into the festival update. Okay, so this is Fortnite Festival Pro Lead and Pro Base updates in version 30. Hey Festival fans, following up on the release of Pro Lead and Pro Base song parts with Season 3, version 30 expands accessibility options to access these song parts. Specifically, this update adds the ability to play Pro Lead and Pro Base on any console platform or on PC, even without a supported guitar controller. Keyboard plus mouse keybind support for Pro Lead and Pro Base. No matter which song part you select, there will be an option to see the note highway as multicolored gems, similar to how it appears when Pro Lead or Pro Base is selected. Also, you'll be able to use supported guitar controllers for non-pro parts, such as vocals or drums. Version 30 releases May 24th. Keyboard and mouse keybind support. One of the top requests we heard with the launch of Pro Lead and Pro Base was to allow players the option to keybind their controls for these new song parts. In version 30, this is possible. New keybind settings for fretting the green, red, yellow, blue, and orange notes alongside strumming inputs enable you to mimic the inputs of a guitar controller by holding down your note color key while simultaneously strumming to hit notes. That's pretty cool. Lift notes that look like an up arrow and are hit by releasing your button press at the right time are absent when playing Pro Lead or Pro Bass. You'll instead encounter hammer-ons and pull-offs. These hoppo notes are visually different from regular ones. And when you have a combo, you can activate them by pressing their note color keybind. No strumming required. Keyboard and mouse keybind support allows players to configure keybinds for any keyboard, controller to keyboard remapping, or accessibility devices to play the Pro Lead and Pro Bass song parts. See you on the leaderboards. Strumming with Pro Lead and Pro Bass. Please note we are still improving Pro Lead and Pro Bass, and that there are some kinks to work out with how this is displayed for all players now that these song parts are getting keyboard and mouse keybind support. When backstage choosing your set list, please be sure to double check which song part you're selecting and familiarize yourself with the input for strumming before jamming to a pro song part. Here's the default keybinds to Pro Lead and Pro Bass, which are set up so you can hold your keyboard like you would a guitar. Keys 1 through 5 for green to orange note lanes, right shift and enter for strumming, page down for overdrive, right control for whammy. Controller default binds utilize the shoulder buttons for strumming and the triggers for overdrive and whammy. In order to hit a note with Pro Lead and Pro Bass, you need to hold down the corresponding colored fret note and simultaneously hit your strum button at the correct time to play it. General improvements to Pro Lead and Pro Bass. Alongside the addition to keyboard and mouse support, we've made a number of improvements and fixes to Pro Lead and Pro Bass following their release. You'll be able to consistently hit chorded hoppo notes without strumming. Added a new option to toggle the input labels for lanes at the bottom of the note highway. This is on by default for non-pro parts and off by default for pro. We've seen a lot of great feedback around how guitar controllers feel, with one of the main topics being fret forgiveness, or what some call coyote time, being too strict. We're planning improvements to this in our next major game update after version 30. we'll have more to share around its release. Also, we're continuing investigations on ways to expand the list of compatible guitar controllers for console players, and we'll share more information as we have it. Thanks to everyone who's jammed out with Pro Lead and Pro Bass so far, and to all players taking the stage in Fortnite Festival. We'll continue listening to your feedback as our set list grows. And there you have it. There is your update for Festival version 30. That's coming with the update that's coming out tonight. Okay. That's the news that we got for you. There's no, we don't need to go over what people are playing because downtime's about to begin. We don't need to go over quests because by the time you're hearing this, again, downtime's about to begin. So, you don't have any time left. So let's just look at what's in the item shop and see what's in the item shop today. Okay, all of our quest packs are still there. The jam tracks. Oh, and there's new jam tracks today, by the way. That's right, today's Thursday. Dragula by Rob Zombie. Blitzkrieg Bop by the Ramones. Fuel by Metallica. And Ruby Soho by Rancid. My goodness, 4 bangers. 4 absolute bangers today. That's awesome. The gear for festival, we have a new headstock spin emote for 500 V-Bucks. You take the guitar and you are spinning it on the end of your finger like you would spin a basketball. Billie Eilish items still here. The cars. Tiger's Eye bundle is here. That's got the Tigress outfit, Cybertooth Tiger back bling, Scorch Slicer pickaxe, and Tiger Prince wrap for 1,600. The Gaia outfit is here for 1,600. The Storm Racer outfit for 1,200. Pit Stop outfit for 1,200. Hitman outfit for 1,500. Baki outfit for 1,200. Criterion outfit for 2,000. Pumpernickel emote for 500. Raise the Roof emote for 200. The hero, customizable hero stuff is still here. Lady Gaga, Lewis Hamilton, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, all still here. You can get any and all of these items using code Mikey, MMMIKIE, in the item shop, and some of the proceeds will go to help support the show. You know what? I'm not even going to pick an item of the day for you today. I mean, there's some cool jam tracks. Like I said, all 4 of them are bangers to me. I love all those songs. So, again, the festival, they just get me with those jam tracks. What I will say, because by the time you're hearing this, again, downtime has started. So, after you listen to this, the season, or maybe by the time you're listening to this, the season's already available to play, depending on when you downloaded this and played it. Either way, there's a new season now. And what does that mean? There's a new battle pass. And you can use code Mikey, MMMIKIE, in the item shop to get your new battle pass, to get whatever new cosmetics come out with the update in the morning. And I'd really appreciate it if you do that. Because, again, it really does go to help support the show. And everybody gets the new battle pass. Everybody gets new items when a new season comes out. And, every little bit of help you can send my way by using my creator code, it all helps. I'm a small time creator, so anytime anybody uses my creator code, it's a big deal to me. Even though I only get like a very small amount, it's a big deal because it makes me know that that you guys are actually enjoying this and still supporting it, all these years later. We've been doing this for 6 or 7 years or whatever it's been. All right. So, yeah, there you go. I really appreciate that. And then, by the time you hear the next episode, the new season will be out. We'll be talking about all the details we know about it. I'll have played it by then, so I'll we'll all get to chat about how much fun we're having by the time we do the next episode. So make sure you go join that daily Fortnite Discord and hang out with us. Follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Head over to Apple Podcasts, leave a 5-star rating and a written review for a shout out on the show. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss an episode. And until next time, have fun, be safe, and don't get lost in the storm.